Fuck. I'm going to put my hair up.
Fucking late.
What's going on, boys? Southgate interview with Mickey V, AKL the social influencer. Let's go. It's going to be live. 2 minutes. Jump on Southgate's YouTube channel. We'll see you there. All right, cool.
We're
All right,
live,
so,
actually.
you're live now? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
We've been plugging. Give me a
Mickey V's
second.
eating food like a freaking pro.
What are you eating,
I'm
bro?
getting those gains, man. I'm on the
Gains? What gains, bro? Oh yeah, guess what I'll be tomorrow night? Fucking Origin. Let's
Oh, yeah,
Are you
Origin.
on Origin?
go. Yeah, mate.
Fantastic,
That's
man.
9 years. So. We are live
Yeah,
here
wow.
with Akel, the social loser, and the GOAT, Mickey V.
Yo. Get them V's up, boys. Let's see it.
The V there. See?
That's a W, Southgate. It's
Yo.
a V. Like this.
You're the V. Sorry, I'm
I'm
just
doing
promoting.
Cross your thumbs over.
I'm doing it right. See? I'm doing it right. Come on. Like, Jesus Christ.
It's close. It's close.
So we have in the chat, we have Kyle, old man Kyle, and Joshua. Big shout out to old man
what's
Joshua.
going on,
He's going through some hard times at the moment, guys. Go buy the merch at
it's-
akelshop.com.
So just quickly, briefly to go up before we do this. So akelshop.com, we're doing a little merch drive, charity merch drive for Josh. He's having his second battle with leukemia. It's a Fight for Josh collection. Got it live there. So we got a leukemia awareness t-shirt. We got a support Josh t-shirt, which is like a cartoon t-shirt. Him like spray painting over cans. It's pretty dope shirts. Anyway, come check it out. We had a lot of good support since about a week since we dropped it, which is really awesome, guys. But we really need to push a bit harder, get some stuff. And it's such an awesome. It's awesome to see how well it's gone so far, which is so dope. And Josh, keep fighting, buddy. I love you, man. Anyway, I got this plug up now.
All
Let's
right.
go. All right, let's go, boys.
All right. Questions. All right. What got you both into wrestling?
Ooh. That's a good question. What brought you here, Mr. Alex Kelly?
What got me into wrestling? So the first wrestling match I actually ever watched was on my nan's place because she had Foxtel. We didn't have Foxtel, but she had Foxtel, which was cool. So flicking through all the channels, seeing some new awesome stuff to watch between like Cartoon Network and Courage the Cowardly Dog and all that. But eventually, I tuned into an episode of SmackDown and I saw. I couldn't get this image out of my head. It was the Big Show jumping into the ring, and someone shooting him with a tranquilizer gun to put him out, and he like got knocked unconscious. It was a real big thing. And then I saw Kurt Angle and Eddie Guerrero, and I was like, yeah, I'm hooked. Kurt Angle's the man.
I remember that era,
early
and that was a big
SmackDown.
hook for me.
Huge.
Those times were a big hook for me, but mine goes a little bit further back. Actually, I remember I was real little for this one. Actually, when I was sold, man, it was the big moment. Actually, it was Kane coming down the entranceway and ripping the door off the cell.
Oh man,
I was watching. Yeah, my dad just had mates back over from footy training, and they were watching. I think that was on the pay-per-view. I could be wrong about that, but he had a couple of mates over for it, and they were fucking losing their minds. Like, who is this guy? You know what I mean? And I was fucking terrified. I genuinely was. I was terrified. But yeah, that was a big moment for me. That's whenever I think of like first getting into wrestling, that's probably one of my first memories. So
It was
Nothing
Bad
beats early
Blood 97.
Kane, bro.
yeah, Bad Blood
Bad Blood
97.
97. Yeah. Shawn Michaels with
Jesus Christ,
Undertaker.
I'm amazed. I do remember that. Then I was born
a good
early
brain.
95. So
96.
what, you remember that off the dome? You didn't have to look that up.
No.
Wow, that's insane.
The famous quote from Vince, "That's gotta be Kane!" Boom.
Yeah, that's the
Gotta
one.
be Kane. All right, we're gonna talk some shit now, okay? We're gonna talk some serious shit, okay? So
Pretty
you guys
serious?
have a wrestling.
You getting Jake Gibson in the call? Are we getting serious?
You know what? I might get my boys in tats.
Sorry, boys, I
real
cut out for a
tag team
second. I don't
champions.
know what happened.
I might get
I just
tats.
came back and it was Jake Gibson.
I might get tats in, eh? Just shoot
Oh,
them a message,
no.
hey boys, good. Yeah, the real tag team champions, eh? Not you losers. Not
Let's
you
not talk about
losers,
those
Akel and
mongrels, man.
Tobias. Nah,
You're not
Never.
serious, are you? You don't have those guys like in the other room or something. You know?
I can shoot him
You're not-
now. So
They're not just standing like slightly off camera, like just doing their tats gimmick.
no, hold up.
Just listen to the Jim Cornette podcast. Fucking
The
They love it,
people
bro.
that fucking love Corny.
yeah.
The way that he shoots on wrestling. I'm a Cornette guy for life. I
Yeah,
love
he's an interesting
Corny.
character.
Yeah, I like Cornet too.
Tats suck. You know what? You swallow, bitch. Oh, tats suck. You
Whoa.
swallow.
I agree with that sentiment. Tats suck, man, and I'm Team Commish. Come Great Aussie Rumble, July 31st, Blacktown RSL. Let's get it. The
I'm gonna
fight for
be
the
I'll be there
AWS.
for that one. I'll
titles.
be fighting for Team Commish, actually.
I'll
Yeah.
be in
Believe it or not.
Newcastle.
It's mostly
I'll be
just
in-
because I don't like that Goldstein guy at all. But
I love Goldstein. Fuck off, then. You can fuck off. I like Goldstein. So, what has been your
Nah, he's
favorite
alright.
match?
Goldstein, I man.
Hey, Kel, shut the fuck up. Thank you. When my hand goes up, your mouth goes.
All right,
Shut
Southgate. All right, we're done. We're good.
This is my channel, okay? We're on my channel.
All right, brother.
You know your role, and you
I
shut
understand,
down.
Southgate.
Hey,
Please.
All right.
Go
So,
ahead, please,
what?
Southgate.
Oh, for fuck's sake! What has been your favorite match you've had in your career so far?
I'll lead with that one. I'm gonna say Birdman. Actually, the most fun I've had working in the ring was definitely Birdman. Good old Phil
Birdman.
Picasso. Yeah, it's just a classic brawl style match. Kept it simple. Hit each other hard. Had a lot of fun out there. Went backstage and had some beers afterwards. Kicked onto the pub. Good time. Good bloke to fight with. You know. So
What's your
My
favorite match, Miguel?
favorite.
Obviously, when you almost died, it's my good friend
What I-
that clown guy that I like.
When I almost died. When did I
Zuzu.
almost die? Oh, Zuzu. Yeah.
Zizu.
Yeah. That was when I,
Zuzu.
had to bring out the stops for that one, the subscribe sign, the keyboard.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, my favorite match still to this day. Definitely one of the matches I got screwed out of.
got to be
But
Wesley,
it
right?
was no, well, Wesley was an interesting one. Wesley was a real fun one, but I think probably my favorite match probably against the Misfit at Mothership Studios. We went on for the title. It was really good actually. It was fun. It was it pushed my limits, man. Like pushed my limits to what I could actually do, and it sort of very out of my comfort zone at that time. But for the result we got and the reaction, I had a big flying hillbilly hit me with a leg drop and almost murder me, take my head off. But I got him back a week later in Katoomba, so that was good. But yeah, no, definitely the Misfit.
So you both wrestle for different companies. AKL, you wrestle for AWF. Mickey, you wrestle for what? All Star, AWS,
AWA, Wrestling
EWA.
Go, and Suplex. Suplex is a big one. Suplex is the
Jeez,
heart, brother.
I've never been to a show for Suplex.
You got to check them out, man. Suplex is incredible.
Yes, yeah.
Incredible company,
Yeah,
man.
Suplex is
It's
good.
so good. Always a
there
good
one day.
vibe too.
We love
I'll
you,
get there one
Suplex.
day.
Good boys.
Yeah, Spade's a legend.
So
That's
what's it?
You go.
Jesus Christ.
So,
Fuck's sake! Now I lost my train of thought. Jesus fucking Christ.
yeah, bro.
What's it like wrestling for those companies that you just mentioned, Mr. Mickey V? I'm going to Mr. AKL next.
Some of them are funner than others. I mean, you can't. It's always a tough question in wrestling. You don't want to hurt feelings, and wrestling's not always personal, and it shouldn't always be as well. It's business. But yeah, so you have a different time in every locker room. You know what I mean? Some things are allowed in certain locker rooms, and they're not allowed in others. Some things are frowned upon in certain locker rooms in terms of what you do in the ring. And others, you have more freedom to do what you want, which is always great. Unfortunately, I'm not going to name names here and separate the twos because, again, I just don't want to hurt feelings. But I'm sure a lot of people relate to that one. A lot of people that have been backstage and,
100%, man. 100%, dude. It's a different culture wherever you go in certain places, and you just got to find what culture sort of fits you the best. You know what I mean? In a lot of ways, and also which sort of sees you as sort of like there's certain special places that give you that little opportunity that other places don't really see that in you, and that means a lot more than anything else, because at times when you get to that point, you're like, okay, well, these guys are really putting their stock in me, and that's a tremendous honor, tremendous opportunity too. So, yeah,
definitely. That is a big part of it, honestly.
Mickey and AKL are the goats. I get it, Kyle. You're from Dora Creek. Like, What have you been smoking, lad? Like, Jesus Christ. You
Where
talking
is this
about-
chat?
I'm
I
getting
can't
there,
see the
man.
chat.
Hold up.
I can't see the chat either, but yeah, I support everything in this chat fully. Oh, there it is. There it is.
There we go. Yeah,
look
I
at
see
you,
it.
man. You're the goat.
Oh, boy.
Yo.
Okay.
It's between you and
Aiko,
Joel.
question
Who's
for
the
you.
goat fan?
Great. Oh, okay, shut the fuck up. Firstly, look at my belts. Look at every single one of them. They're all there.
He has one more belt. Can't deny that.
Ooh, yeah.
Classic IC title. Mate. Okay, Aiko, what's it like working for the legendary TNT in AWF?
Can I answer this one too?
Please do.
Yeah, sorry, it just
Alex.
cut out for a minute, but I heard pretty much what you said. Yeah, it's the best. It's the best. TNT is in many ways. He's done a lot for me. He's a big role model figure. He's one of those guys. He's always had my back. He trained me from the get go. So, wrestling at AWF and working for AWF is sort of like coming home to your parents and having a nice home cooked meal. Sometimes it beats the KFC or the McDonald's that you get out there. Instead, you just go have a nice home cooked meal with the people that you love. And that's pretty much how I feel every time I step through the AWF curtain, hang out with the AWF boys in the back. It's a homegrown talent. It feels more home to me than anything else. So yeah, TNT in a lot of ways, he's my best friend in the business. There's Mickey V2, Jewel there. Best friend in the business. He's always been there for me, and he's always given me that like sort of guiding influence. So yeah, working for him is incredible. Like seeing his takes on the business. Definitely, the way he looks at the business is not necessarily a new wave of looking at the business. So if you look at it in that sense, then sometimes it's always good to get a classic opinion of what wrestling was like, how it's evolved over the years, where potentially people see it right from wrong, everything else. But I think working for him is definitely, there's just such a wealth of knowledge.
Yeah.
And, it's just, working for him as well is like, oh, sorry, man.
No, you're right.
What were you saying, bro?
Finish up.
Oh, no, I was saying working for him is like a wealth of knowledge. And when you get to that point of working with him, you kind of like, look, at the end of the day, it almost feels like giving back. It almost like, it's like it's your home. It's like this is the place where, you're meant to be. So that's how it feels. We're meant to be.
One of these days, I'll get T on because the first show I was ever at, AWF 15th year anniversary show featuring the Brian Kendrick, Blacktown PCYC.
Yeah.
The PCYC days.
We love Kendrick.
Yeah, Brian Kendrick's a legend, man. He's a total legend, dude. Yeah, and it's good. Just good connections all around AWF.
Question. Okay, here we go. Question from Kyle. By the way, guys, if you guys have any questions, shoot them in the chat. Mickey, question for you. How did you come up with the Sesh?
Okay, so the Sesh, I actually got to give credit to my good friend Eric Fisher on that one. He came up with the name of the Sesh. Guy loves to party. What can I say? The Sesh is, it's more than just what the Sesh is. The Sesh is a collection of boys that are just out there to have a good time, and that's why you see the Sesh collectively working in more than one place and representing the Sesh. Because again, it's not necessarily one of those on-screen factions per se. I say on-screen where on fucking stage theater, the local level we're at. But yeah, it's just a backstage collective really of a good group of friends that are just out there doing their own thing and just representing the Sesh. That's what it is. The Sesh is the kick on, the good times. It's what we do it for.
All day.
Yeah.
Mate. By the way, I throw them up, boys. I done the the highlights package with the NWO for the Sesh. I was like, I kind of see a little bit of like Hogan, Hall, and Nash in the three of you.
Which am I?
You are Scott Hall.
Okay, cool. I'll take Hall, but I would say I'm Nash.
You're China, bro.
First of all, because I tear my quad literally 3 times a week. Yeah, I'll take China. I'm cool with China. Also, Big Sexy, man. Come on, that's
Big Sexy. Kevin Nash, yeah. So, if you guys were to retire at the end of 2028, what would be your final match in your career? Who would you want to face in your final ever match?
In 2028?
That's one you really got to stew on for a second.
Yeah.
So it's 2022 now. We've got 6 years ahead of us, right? So what is...
Yeah.
Is it now? I'm in 2 years.
If Birdman was still going in 6
Brock
years,
Lesnar at Mania, I
it was
think,
my
is
last
probably the
match. If
Brock
it was
Lesnar would
Birdman's last
destroy
match
you.
and my last match, I think I'd be happy with that. I think that'd be like a nice full circle moment for me.
I like Birdman.
Another answer that I'd want to say is Ryan Eagles, definitely. 6 years from now, if he was still going, he's a bit of an older guy now on the back end, but if he was still going 6 years from now, I think Ryan Eagles would be a big name. And I'd want. He was my first official trainer, so
he's the man,
I'd
bro.
love to. Yeah, that'd be again pretty full circle to end my career with him. So that'd be a privilege.
Yeah, I think that would be the same for me too. I mean, like I'd love to Ryan Eagles somewhere around there, and I guess if you're thinking about it in 2028, you know, there's a lot more that's going to come into fruition. You know, you're probably going to have people that aren't even in the business yet that we've got tremendous stock in, and we thought they're going to be incredible, and they're the guys that we're eventually going to put over one day, and they're going to become the new crop of Australian talent. I think that's probably the old.
Yeah, I think the real answer is hopefully it's my young boy. Hopefully I have a young boy and bring someone into the business. So
Carl just wrote AKL versus Mickey versus Mikey Lord. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that'd be a good one.
6 years on. I like Mikey.
Mikey Lord will be 50.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I like Mikey Lord.
Mikey's in the chat. His heart just broke.
Oh, this is a typical Tuesday night, just talking about wrestling. Okay, firstly, let's talk about Hell in a Cell. Cody Rhodes, what the actual fuck? His pec was legit screwed up. Like,
awesome.
It was
great,
cool.
Man. That was the fucking best thing ever, dude.
If that was me,
the man's got balls.
Here's the thing, though. Seth came out wearing Dusty Rhodes attire, and I'm just thinking, great thinking. Plus, that's the only thing like this match is boring. The whole show sucked, and then get to the main event. Bam! Seth came out wearing Dusty attire. I'm just like, oh, now it's getting interesting. And then when Cody took his jacket off, they zoom into his pec, and was like, fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I'll give you my thoughts on it. Pretty much from what I saw in that whole match is like, you know, for the most part, it's like who the fuck cleared him in the first place to actually wrestle like that, you know, despite anything else. And was it a case of like
it's makeup?
No, yeah, I don't think so, man. That's the crazy thing about it is, you know, like honestly, like I know a lot of people like when I look at it, you know, I've heard for a fact that this is the first actual WWE pay-per-view, like main event that Cody Rhodes has been on, right? First main event in any pay-per-view. So I can see it from his point of view. It's like he wouldn't want to stop that momentum, you know what I mean? As crazy as it would be to wrestle with a torn pec, I think it came out with him looking like $1 million, because for someone to do that, that's almost unheard of. I mean, the pec was right off the bone, so like because it was off the bone, people would argue that there's not much more damage you can do, but I think for the most part, there still is always damage that can happen with those kind of things. And at the end of the day, look, fuck, props to him for doing it. It's something unheard of, but it's raised his stock like heaps. And to me, the way I'm looking at it with the WWE roster right now, I don't see anyone else that's going to take that belt off Roman Reigns. I don't see anyone. And I think they've put tremendous stock in him, and I think that started as kind of like not a real. Like, it wasn't real stock at the start because they were trying to show some of these AEW people like, oh, look, if you jump over, we're not going to punish you for being AEW guys. We're going to come in and we're going to truly run with you hot. And, you know, Cody Rhodes just took it. And now he's speaking those promos, which fell on deaf ears in AEW. But now he's speaking the programs, the promos and all that stuff to the right audience. So good luck to him, I think.
There was rumors that he was going to win Money in the Bank and then cash in on Roman Reigns and take the belt. But now that's not going to happen. 6 months. Okay. Look at this comedy here. Cody will probably win the Rumble now.
It's the Rumble next up.
No, it's
in January.
Money
yes,
in the
what am I thinking? Of course, wrong.
Money in the Bank,
Yeah.
SummerSlam, some pay-per-view in the UK. Don't give a shit. Probably watch it. Clash
I think he's
Clash
going
of
to take the belt
Champions.
off Roman, but I think it'll be maybe it should be like a cash-in moment. I think, but the thing is, he can't really win the belt unless he's going to come out like Lesnar did. But that was such a heel move to do what Lesnar did, just come out randomly and take the briefcase. That's not something that I can see him doing. So honestly, I reckon you hold the Rock off for another year, and then you basically put the WWE strap at least on Cody, and then because they need two titles. Like they can't give both their belts to a part timers. Like it doesn't make sense. Like to me, I see him taking that one because that's the belt he's always wanted, and let Roman have that 400+ day reign he's had with the Universal belt keep going.
So he's like, yeah, I'm not gonna wrestle. I'm fucking done. Blah blah blah. We all know who's gonna win the freaking money. So, what pay-per-view's next? For God, fuck.
I wouldn't even know.
Money in the Bank, isn't it?
Yeah, Money in the Bank is. I didn't even watch Raw today. Can't be bothered.
Pretty sure it's Money in the Bank.
Raw is legit boring now. I'd rather watch Raw from like 96 to like 2010. Like that era of Raw was way better.
I agree, man.
Okay, let's talk about.
I prefer the two, like the mid to late 2000s. You know, in terms of like I don't know, good mixture of comedy on the show and also just
Kangle was off his head.
Yeah.
Kangle was off his head, killing it. I love that era.
Okay, right. Let's talk about that for the next 10 minutes.
Let's talk about the biggest show in All-Star history next weekend.
Yeah, how are we not talking about that? That is a
All-Star Wrestling. Hello, bringing Chris Masters and Carlito.
Yeah, honestly, two guys
serious?
like one of them is a big inspiration. Carlito, honestly. The other one's just a guy that you've always sort of looked up to. It's crazy. Yeah.
I was supposed to be
the boys in that one.
I was supposed to be down in Canberra for the Raiders Knights game, and then All Star just dropped the biggest bombshell ever. And was like, "Yeah, Canberra, it's all good. I'll see you next time." This is like a big opportunity. Plus, I got front row.
Who's your money on? Wesley or Chris Masters? The biggest match of the night. The only match that matters. Wesley, you backing Wes?
Wesley.
My boy Wes is doing it.
I'm backing Wes.
Wes over Chris Masters.
Let's do some wrestling math here. See, if Wesley beat Chris Masters, and I beat Wesley, then technically I beat Chris Masters. I don't know if that works out well, but
that's where he was going with that.
Yeah.
I think we'll have to book that one and see, man.
Yeah.
Book it for a shoot.
I'll happily die in 2 minutes to Chris Masters.
Yeah.
I'm actually pretty keen to like meet Chris Masters and Carlito. Now and then they were like, "Why Carlito?" Because true story, right before the pandemic went down, I think AWS was supposed to have a show at Padstow with Chris Masters.
All-Star, not
and
AWS.
Then
All-Star. Oh no, actually, no.
Yeah, it was.
No, AWS booked. Yeah, you're right.
At Paddington RSL.
Yeah.
And then also Kingdom was too, and then the whole world just went lockdown.
Yeah.
That first lockdown was horrible, but no more lockdowns.
I feel you, man.
Yeah, exactly. It's good.
Not yet, bro.
There's almost too much wrestling on at the moment.
Yeah,
it's unfortunate.
I'm locked down, boys.
Be at this big show that we're talking about.
Oh no, Aiko's got COVID. Fucking hell.
Yeah, he does. He's got the big dirty.
Oh, the big C.
I'm locked in right now. You couldn't tell. I usually look a little bit better than this, but yeah.
Does that mean AKL Plays will be live on Twitch playing some Fortnite? Wink, wink.
It might mean that. Do you play Fortnite, Southie?
Yeah, I play Fortnite.
You do? Let's jam. Let's have a game right now, boys.
I'll probably beat Wesley. Kyle, you could even beat freaking James Tarmow in a freaking one-on-one match.
James who?
James Tarmout from the Tigers. Wait, does he play for the Tigers? Yeah, he does. Actually, no. Kyle versus Luke Brooks. Book that shit. Book it.
Luke Brooks. The loose
Brooks,
ledge,
mate.
Adam Brooks.
All that.
Hope from the top rope. Luke Brooks.
Luke Brooks.
Fucking hell. Typical Tuesday night with the boys. Fucking hell.
Yeah, lad.
Oh, by the way, Akel, I don't plan to buy any Akel merch because I'll look like a complete jackass. I rather wear Tuts merch.
I understand, brother.
Personally,
what about the freshly dropped Mickey V merch? You get one of them? One of them bad boys?
Shut up and take my money.
You seen it?
No.
No, I haven't. I haven't dropped it just yet. I'm working
Wesley
on it.
sucks and he will lose. So will the Tigers. Oh, they sacked their coach today too. Oh, mate, Michael McGuire's gone. Yeah, this has been fun, boys. Yep. Him and Nathan Brown in the same day. Gone. Gone.
Yeah, they like to sack the coaches really quickly, don't they? In like sports in general now. I've noticed that a lot of the blame goes quickly on the coaches. It's sort of not really, I don't think it's a real great way to do that. It's not really surely we could blame some of the players or something, try and, keep their coaches a lot longer.
Knights will lose, they suck.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, but here's the thing though, we've been in back-to-back finals past 2 years. We're the Tigers. Don't see him in the finals, Yeah, this has been a fun chat, fellas.
Kyle reckons he'll beat Wesley. What do you reckon?
I got $20 on good old Wesley.
Yeah.
$20.
Oh, I'm gonna have to go against my boy Wes on that one, on the Chris Masters one at least.
Me too, brother.
Just to clarify that one.
I mean, it's hell yeah.
I'm hoping for him.
Hell yeah loses.
Chris Masters is coming here all the way here to go on tour with the boys. I reckon he's gonna want to pick up that strap the first night and show it off around New South Wales. So
yeah, big tour for All-Star heading country.
Yeah, I'm hoping to be there. Hoping to be there for that one.
Let's get those dates up, shall we?
Yeah, do you know the date on that one?
You guys are in Forbes in July 15th, 14th?
Yeah. Yeah, I think it is 15th to the 18th or 14th to the 18th, maybe.
Upcoming dates, Winter Warfare Tour. 14th, you are in Kobara Memorial Club. Night 2, Kuda Manjara.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
And night 3, you are in Falls. By the way, you guys might want to take some extra clothes. It's going to be quite cold there in good old Falls.
Yeah.
You can imagine, man.
Yeah, it will be. Mm-hmm.
Falls
it's going to be a fun time, actually.
Is 7 degrees with a low of 2.
It's going to be just all the boys freezing our asses off, fucking wrestling back-to-back dead eights.
Cuddling backstage, trying to keep the warmth.
It's gonna be good times.
Yeah,
if
you guys are in any
first official tour as well, actually.
Oh, that's good.
Wow, this is huge, brother. It's huge. Australian wrestling, Sydney wrestling is doing some big things, man.
That's what it's about, man.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah,
man.
if you guys are
giving those country people some love too, man.
Oh fuck, I'll just shut up. If you guys are in any of those areas, go check out All Star Wrestling, the best company in New South Wales, one of the best. With the boys.
Yeah, it's hard to disagree with.
So where can people find you on social media? Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitch, twitch.tv/Siati541 is my official Twitch.
And OnlyFans, can we plug those as well? Or is it strictly Instagrams and okay, damn. Well, I'll drop mine first then. It's Mickey_Vendeta. That's where you can find me on socials. That's pretty much just Twitter and Insta, Snapchat as well. I don't use too many others. But if you do head to the Insta, there might be a cheeky link to the OF as well.
Yeah, nice. Well, you can catch me Akel Graham on Instagram, tweet A Kelly on Twitter, Alex Akel Kelly on Facebook. You can buy some of the merch at akelshop.com, the Fight for Josh collection, supporting Josh during his battle with leukemia. It's huge, man. Thank you guys for the massive support so far. You can catch me at Blacktown RSL July 31st, Great Aussie Rumble. We're finally going to kick that off. Big main event. Cartel versus the Detonation Crew for control of the AWF. And yeah, not much else to really plug, really. I got my Twitch as well, Akel Plays. I'll probably be on there late tonight playing the new season of Fortnite, maybe 9:30, 10. Should be a good time. Come rock it. And I'm glad to be finally burying the hatchet with Southgate and doing an interview.
Oh, awesome, fuck man. Off, Akel. Fuck off. Fuck off.
Yeah.
See?
And if we ever get into it again, I guess I'm gonna have to beat him in WWE 2K22 again and show him his boss.
You won because my internet glitched out. That's the only reason why you won. My internet glitched out.
Let's round to it tonight on Fortnite. Fortnite.
So before we go, Kyle has put OnlyFans with the 3 big eyes.
3 big eyes?
Yeah.
There is 3 big eyes.
Jesus, what's on there, lad? Jesus Christ.
He's been peeping. I actually did get a subscription notification from him the other day. Made me a little uncomfortable.
Anyways, guys, we're gonna get there, Lenny. We've been going for 31 minutes. Like, this is fucking nuts. Like, we're talking about wrestling, talking about the horrible shit show that was held in it. So I can't wait for Jim Cornette to review the shit out of it. Oh, Corny, fucking bring it on. The people want to know about the hell in the cell. By the way, are you all Cult of Cornette listeners? Because I am. He dropped his latest one today.
I don't mind the Cult of Cornette.
Yeah, actually, I don't mind his opinions on like strictly wrestling. Not bad.
Yeah,
his opinions on other things not so great.
Yeah,
Kyle's like,
it is what it is.
Yeah, each to their own. Don't judge the guy, but just
he calls Jungle Boy and Dino Douche. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I like to be even more optimistic on the future of wrestling as well. Like, I know there's probably a lot of things wrong going on from an old timer perspective, but I think there's a lot going on as well. It's good in the current stage. It's just a different sort of era.
From the angry old veteran Akel.
Yes. Angry old vet.
Angry old vet. That's what she said. Ooh, get ready. Anyway, guys, we're going to bounce. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. We will have an interview with Newcastle Knights player Brody Jones in the coming weeks. Current NRL player Brody Jones. That's right. The
Shout
man.
Brody, man. That's awesome.
They should rename that stadium after him, Mr. Brody Jones. So, guys, don't forget, this weekend I will be at Kingdom. This weekend, not going to Warners Bay. It's been moved to New Lambton. That's right. Yeah, New Lambton. And then All-Star next weekend. Yeah.
Yeah, it's now called the Bash, not at the Bay.
Should be a good show. Battle Royales. We've got women's action. We've got Xena versus Savannah versus Erica. Slade versus Sid Parker. The tag team titles are on the line.
Erica's great.
We've got everything, guys. You guys are at Warners Bay this weekend. Be there. Don't forget, go to wrestlermerch.com and get this very limited edition t-shirt. That's upside down.
Very good. Yeah, that is sick.
Yeah, wow.
They're going to change it. It still says Bash at the Bay, though. They're going to...
Bash at the Bay,
yeah. Guys, 35 minutes talking to these two dorks, Akel and Mickey. It's been awesome. I will see you hopefully very, very soon at a show. Akel, please shave your head bald. And that's the bottom line. Because Stone Cold said so.
Stone Cold Southgate said so.
Oh my god. 35 minutes in. I'm ready to go to sleep. Fuck this. We're done.
All right. Let's cut it.